We learned a lot in 2015 when it comes to the team structure, how we're doing the management job, how we are coaching them, how we're analyzing. And I think we are fairly advanced, although we are respectfully acknowledging that we have so much more to learn. If we don't try to be in the forefront of innovating, how we're training our players, how we're educating them about life in general, diet, how to exercise and so forth, then other people behind us will catch up on us. It's one thing to sign 5 good players, it's another thing to create a legacy, create a team that wins and represent our values and also esport overall.
Hello? What's this? Nope. Like, there's no actual button to press that sucks the cord in. Hello? Just gonna have to drag it behind me. I pretty much get up at about 9:30, 10, and I do a quick inventory of the house. So I check the kitchen and the bathrooms and the main areas for if we're missing any essentials. There's shopping list here, which I get the guys to put on what they want for their everyday. And as you can see, has the essentials like a Haribo, an ice cream, and Cocoa Krispies. That's essential diet for a pro gamer. And of course you have the kimchi, ketchup, also very important stuff. So I need to go out and get stuff like this now. When I get back, I sit down at my computer and answer about the 20 or so emails that I usually have in the morning. Once that's done, I usually have sort of general admin tasks to perform around the house, so we have constant delivery of stuff here. I work 12 hours a day. I'm always on call whenever the players need something, whenever the office, whenever they want to know something, I gotta be there ready to actually tell them. The work schedule is pretty tough, but at the same time it's rewarding. Every day, have to go get shit.
My role as a Chief Gaming Officer when it comes to off-seasons and the creations of new lineups is that I am trying to lead the way, but at the same time empower the people that are experts in the respective game titles in Fnatic. We, since 2014 and previous off-seasons, has become quite immune to the stress that occurs, obviously, when you're losing key members. Daylor did a splendid job when it comes to the tryouts we did. That's how we determined on Noxac, for example, and somewhere in this mix and turmoil, I guess, we understood that we could get Spirit and Gamsu to come over to Europe and play with us. That's when I come in and do the negotiation, the contract, and that was the role I played.
Come down. Okay. Okay. You come here. And you go to the left side. You go next to this. You go here and you there. No, in fact here so you don't look at him. Like this. Okay.
So what attracted me the most about the manager role is that you get to live in the hub of esports, right? Previously I was working in the head office. I was still attached to esports, but I think I can make more of an impact on the company as a whole from actually a management position inside the team. There's a lot of things when I was working in a business development role that I see, why aren't we doing this with our teams? Why aren't we doing this? Like, this can be done so much better. So now I actually have the opportunity to put my thoughts into action here, which I think is going to be really good for the team.
At the first time, when I was talking with Delor, I was only looking to have the remote analysis job, because on the job application, they say that they wanted someone with more sport coaching abilities that I don't have, especially. But when we were talking with Delor, he said that for him it was more important to me to be with the team, so I can do my analysis and speak directly with the players. For me, even if I was not thinking about it, I think it's a great opportunity, because living in a gaming house and everything was a dream for when I was younger, so it's really important for me and it motivates me a lot.
You got everything, mate? 24/7, you forget stuff. This time you'll be okay? Good. So far, I probably formed the biggest bond with Febiven. He's a bit of a troll. We have quite similar personalities. I've also been working with him on a bunch of photo shoots and these kind of things, so we've had some personal time together. Tonight we play against G2, and their mid laner is a mini Fabian. So I think Fabian should have the better of him, but we'll see. I've heard his LeBlanc is pretty good. It's good?
Yeah. He's good on a lot of champs.
He had a pretty nice solo kill last week.
All the time high communication, but quality communication with details, okay? And plans all the time. This is the most important thing. We need to have in mind that this team likes skirmishing all the time, okay? So if we don't have a plan, if we're not giving details, the game is gonna be a mess, okay? So just communication, details, and we got this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, Fnatic!
And as we get into this one, make sure you tweet at LOL Esports using those hashtags G2win or FnaticWin. We'll be seeing on who you think will be taking this game as we get into the Rift.
So unless Trick can like legit surprise Spirit, jump him without getting into the line proc twice on him, I don't think he's able to take that 1v1 too easily. But this helps because now you're also fighting out in the river.
Can you back? Cork is coming, both. Cork is coming. River.
I'm gonna die. Challenge him to a grand challenge, but Perkz is there as well and collects the first blood. Over to Corki in the mid lane.
So mid lane is even at the moment. Bot lane is pushed in for G2. Why was Spirit on his own in the enemy jungle? That is such a greedy play to make. Yes, he wanted the deep wards, but that's not even the side you're looking to play around at the moment if you're Fnatic. That was very greedy, and he just get punished in exactly what G2 wants. And Gamsu now.
Nice. Yeah, I got him. Nice. You know, Polish.
Okay then. That was really nice. Because they were forced below the tower, they had to take all the culling damage.
This is what we talked about, how if Fnatic are looking to make plays on top side against Kikis and punish him more, G2 has to respond on the other side. They're doing it. I like this play. You know you can push into Israel. You know you have a strong early game jungler. Speed up the game. You want to get these side lanes down and then start grouping mid.
Oh, nice Winter's Bite. Should be able to get the stun as well. And Emperor jumps in, but the exhaust comes out. Maybe enough to keep Noxjack alive. Trick will come in, pick up that kill. Bam. Now Lissandra comes out and picks up a kill in return. Emperor, Hybrid, and Trick pay for that one kill.
So G2 got the tower. That was really good. But then they started chasing up. They saw that one possible kill in Spirit.
Well, this is not a good situation for Spirit, and he'll just straight up get out-traded by Perkz. Febiven and Gamsu are closing in, but they already used their ultimates. The ice shot doesn't even land. Nice play by Perkz. Here comes the TP and the hard engage from Fnatic. Is it enough though? Here comes the jump in and the ultimate from Gamsu, a 3-man ultimate. Can they get the follow-up though? Gamsu has been locked down but is still chasing after. Now has to back away. And Perkz is respawning damage onto Rekkles. Jump forwards from Emperor. Can he get the kill down? Lands the first one. Spirit will have to jump away there. Still has his flash available and Noxiac will back off. That was a 2-for-1 over to G2 and they get the turret. Gamsu realizes it's too easy for him, will just have to back off to the mid lane, maybe try and engage. Emperor's a little bit chunked, so is Perkz. Perkz is just in the base for some reason. It will just flash out of there. And now Noxiac has taken the chunk. Gamsu will have to back off. And Kikis is looking for the flank from the sidelines. Gamsu dropping low, he's out of mana. And now the team can get the damage onto him. He'll have to flash away. So will Febiven. Gamsu didn't burn flash, but Febiven did. Now Febiven will be going down. Spirit is trying to do everything he can, but he just really can't do that much. Actually, jumps in, picks up the kill alongside Rekkles, but he had to put himself in a bad position to get that play off. Gamsu's come in from base, but what's he have? He has no ultimate, he has no carries left remaining apart from Spirit's damage.
And there's so little Fnatic can do.
Well, they're poking away and Gamsu's trying to tank some damage up for his tower. Now he gets CC'd in place by the Winter's Bite into the concussive blows. The tower goes down and all Fnatic are being shoved away. And Gamers2 just close in on the Nexus. Should be able to pick this one up. And Gamers2 take the game over Fnatic.
This downfall we kind of had today kind of hurts the team in many ways on a mental level. So my duty now is to look out for the other guys. Because I feel like, at least for myself, I feel a bit crushed. And I'm sure they feel it even more than I do. But in terms of the game itself, we just weren't on point with the communication and where to be and when to be there. We gave up like maybe 3-4 towers for free, which we should have defended at least for longer, and then stalled the game for longer as well, so we could have the opportunity to actually play late game. But with the fact that we just ended up giving like 3-4 towers and then having such a lead early on, it was really hard for us to win team fights and actually get back into the game.
The meta don't allow you to lose turrets for nothing at the moment. Like you lose too much gold and it's opened the map a lot. The biggest issue is probably that, and it's really feel in that game. We lose 2 turrets and then it was impossible to come back. There was too much pressure on the map.
Before the game, I said that the most important part were the details, that we had plans and that we talked how we want to fight, what we want to do in the game. And then I watched the game and the game is shit. I just cannot understand it. We've been practicing this and we've been doing good. So or people are not trying, or people don't care, or we don't have faith on each other. So this is something really serious. And it didn't even feel like we were fighting for our lives. And I don't want to see this shit again. No, for me, the bad part is not losing, it's how we lost. Like, we practice, then we need to be able to execute what we've been practicing. If we're not able to execute it, then something is wrong in our head, in our attitude, in our mindset.
I think it's very tough to just nail down the one and only thing a professional esport player needs to become successful, but if anything, this being a sport of the minds, a sport of the brains, it's very much about your mindset, how you're solving problems, how you are dealing with your teammates on a social level, on an in-game level, how you are reacting to your emotions, your frustration, your anxiety, your pride, your excitement, keeping control of yourself, having a clear idea for yourself where you want to be, and also acknowledging how you're gonna, treat your teammates, organizations, fans in that process. So generally speaking, I think mindset is the main part to look for in an esport player.
Okay, let's continue practicing this stuff and try to be positive from this point, okay? Inside and outside of the game. Let's learn from this game. For me, this game is painful. I'm going to learn from this game. I want everyone to learn from this game too.
Today we're playing an exit game, which is basically when the 7 of us get locked in a room and we have 1 prisoner and we have to break out the prisoner and escape ourselves. And there's a series of clues and hints that we get given, and we have to use these to complete the games and finally get out of the room. So let's find out.
You're gonna solve it, that shit. Oh, look, we're in the jungle, boys.
I think you're gonna be one of the prisoner, you know?
Me?
Yeah, I think you're gonna be two. That's what you have there.
Maybe you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Really?
I guess you're mid lane, so you're like. Should
No,
be isolated anyway.
I don't want to be the prisoner, by the way. What? We're in the jungle, boys.
Let's go! It's my place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the prisoner? Is there any volunteers?
No.
No. Okay, Fabian, I think you should be the prisoner.
No.
Because you're a smart guy and you can work out stuff from the inside.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Cool.
I thought he said Faga, I thought he meant me. Are you scared?
Why scared?
This guy here.
Why scared? You're scared?
Yes.
Why?
Welcome to the secret prison. You and your team have been wrongfully imprisoned. You must prove your innocence and escape together. Good luck.
Oh, it's Red Alert soundtrack. Okay. Counting down now.
Where do we start?
So everyone have a look around and see what you can find. And
1953, let's try.
and then we come back and talk about what we can see, okay?
Okay.
So we'll have a meeting. Like,
Can we go in there or what?
yeah, but there's a code, so.
We can't go anywhere. We have to stay here.
Just try 1952. How about think?
Wait, let's just have a look around first, okay? And then we have a meeting.
What is this, by the way? Check the food. Can I check inside?
I found something as well. Open the food. Guys, everything you find, put on top of here, okay?
Wait,
Sausage.
you can
Put it
take
on top
that.
of here.
Whoa.
Take the sausage.
Sausage.
You can eat.
Okay.
What's inside?
Egg. We can open it. Let's go.
There's this thing. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either.
It's a screwdriver or something.
Screwdriver, yeah. We have a screwdriver.
Here.
And a sausage.
Yes!
He's stuck.
We made it.
Okay, whatever, you do it.
Hey!
No, just leave it inside.
We don't have to.
You don't have this one?
No,
This
we
one's
need
still
a code.
locked. Let's go, boys.
Oh! Well, oh, I did. Alright, so how did we see that this? Oh, I don't know.
Oh! By the way, go on work, boys. No, but it's this one.
Which one?
It's dot,
It's dot, space, dot.
dot, space, dot. Here.
That's a dash, that's not a space. This is a dash, you see, there's dashes, and then
Oh,
this
okay.
one's a space. Did it work? Way!
We made it!
Woo! We are done, boys. Joke. By the way, it's fucked. We need to get through this door, by the way.
We still need to get out, so...
We need to get through this door.
The only thing I have is this.
It's unlucky. We are trapped for life.
Oh, that's like the
I have to chill a bit, but I think we are worst team, you know.
fucking
Worst brain.
Yes.
I know.
Shiba.
Shiba only play League of Legends. Nice life.
5 minutes, okay.
Is it 8? Room
So-
8. So C43158.
Yes.
158.
Alright, this is 10 times smarter than everyone.
It's like it's a random. You know, it's like a random number, and then it's like I don't know.
We should have put the most stupid guy here. Never gonna walk.
No? Yeah, let's go.
Now we run for our life because it's exploding already.
No, we still need to get out that door.
Shiba.
Bye!
By the way, what is happening in here? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are we dead or what? Ah, we were close. Kind of.
We were not close.
Yeah, locking Fabian in there was. And at least now we've learned who the smartest member of our team is right here. That's why you're the analyst.
Yeah. That's why I do numbers.
The game was pretty hard. We didn't manage to do it in time at all. In fact, we were quite far away from finishing it.
The biggest issue we had was that we were all kind of doing the same thing. 7 people talking to Fabian when he was stuck in the other room. We had 7 people checking the locks on all the different places. Meanwhile, I think, or if I ever were to do this again, I would structure it up beforehand and say, you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this. So everyone has an obligation in a way.
At the beginning we were structured, but after it was a bit a mess because the time was running out. Everybody panicked. We didn't put the clues that we already used somewhere, so we don't use them again and again. And there is like luck, we try to open 50 times and it didn't work.
I think the communication was also kind of off. Like we had people that didn't know we'd already used the code or already used the clue, so I think that could have been much better as well.
I thought it was very different from something I've done before. It was quite difficult as well because you had to really work together to make the most out of the time you had, which is something we didn't really do. So we ended up just burning out all of the time and not really getting all the way to the end. But I still feel like there were points of synergy and points of not so much synergy, but it was really fun.
I think we learned a lot. I think if we do this ever again, it's going to be much easier. And also we learn a lot about our team and the individuals on the team, who's a leader, who's the smartest, this sort of thing. So I think it was a good experience. What a handsome group of men we have here.
We're gangsters.
Yeah. Living with the guys is fairly easy, but sometimes it can be difficult, you know.
Why does this sign not work, boys?
I think this is all clean already. Success. Individually, I'd say Martin and Fabian are really clean. Their rooms are very tidy.
Someone wants to leave the building.
Nice coach, can never drink Coke, wants to fight me 24/7.
Okay, so you want to politely, as friends, you're leaving the house. You're getting kicked off the team politely. You don't want to fight back. It's okay.
Whatever.
Martin is just a professional in like all ways. He's the captain. He's really solid bloke to get on with and nice guy as well. Noxiac, very chilled out guy. When I ask him to do something or if I'm just chatting with him and chilling, he's very easy to get on with. Spirit is a very happy guy, always smiling, always willing to do stuff, always outgoing, I think is probably the best word there. He brings an atmosphere to the house of sort of happiness. He lightens it when it's dark in winter. Gamsu is quite quiet, but he actually is the best person when it comes to being on time and actually doing stuff that I tell him to, which is pretty good because he does it straight away and he's always there on time and you can't ask really for more as the manager, so I like Gamsu as well.
We have screen now. I will continue with this later. So. about today's match. Both teams are have 2 victories, 3 defeats, but I think that both strategically and individually, like as a team and man by man, I think we're superior. And I think the game we played yesterday was really useful. It actually helped us realizing and noticing many of our mistakes. So I think from the game yesterday, how we played, I think it's going to be a massive difference for today. Okay guys, this one is gonna be short. So we are better individually and we are better as a team, okay? So I want high energy all the time, high tempo, high communication, and we're going to fucking destroy them, okay?
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's fuck them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Fnatic!
Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys.
We wouldn't have had the same trade overall. Oh man, Fnatic, Febiven could be caught out here, but he's a little too quick. Cocoon landing.
Oh, quick on! Nisbet's going in, but he doesn't have any backup. That's first blood! You can't just jump into 3 Fnatic members and Splyce falling back under their tower. Reckless, Febiven on the backside. They dive in for Wonderwear, knock him aside into his own tower. He flashes, he's running, but a Culling will stop him in his tracks.
Is it over though? Because Senkux is here. Can he get a double binding?
He hits one on Febiven. Laser! It was cleansed before the laser came in. Febiven stayed alive. Gamsu was able to TP after the fact. Still, close call, and we've got a true shot coming in. Is that enough damage? It doesn't hit.
Wow, nearly missed delivery on that one.
Continue to just be on wave clear duty, trying to force something, force
they
a
caught
reaction, but Spirit, he's gonna be caught, he's
Goodbye.
hooked. Kabi takes him out, and now the fight is on. Nisbet's blown up, Noxiac gets the credit for that. Trashy being chased back under his own tower, but meanwhile, back in the mid, Kabi's low but surviving. Spirit is already down, and so is Nisbet, as we said. Noxiac, however, is gonna be caught, too low. Lux Laser dodged as Noxiac was already dead. A 2-for-1, and Splyce crack open the mid lane.
Fnatic are winding this one up. Now that they got the Baron buff, this is their time to really close this game.
Yeah, oh, good taunt onto Senkux. He's gonna nearly get taken out, still staying alive, but the tower's not so lucky. Noxiac in the front, Wonderwear locking up Gamsu, but he's the tankiest member. Noxiac finally falls. Everyone's starting to go down in this. Big shutdown for Febiven, and he takes out Wonderwear. The inhibitor's gone. This might be the end of it all. After a very, very strangely paced game, Fnatic look to try and close out, but they won't do it just yet. Teleport coming in from Ryze. Fnatic know this is happening. See if Wonderwear can get something done. He zooms towards Noxiac. Nothing.
Yeah.
Fnatic. They've got the mini waves. They've got Febiven, but he's immediately going to cleanse that. All that stands between Fnatic and victory here is one tower and some members of Splyce, but they're starting to fall. Gamsu follows. Both top lanes are down, but Fnatic are going all in for this one. About time, I'd say, as Kabi around the backside. Trashy moving out of the way, but they've left the Nexus exposed. The Super Minions doing battle, but it's not going to matter. GG, Fnatic wins!
It looked like a really Korean game because it was like 0 kills happening. Both teams had like no engage, and it was like just both teams trying to stall for late game. It was just a really slow game, but we actually managed to get the pressure up, and we had the CS advantage, and we got the Drakes going.
Now feeling so nice because our win, our one game, but I have one critical mistake. I got Lux Q. So I'm dead. I'm so sad now.
I was really nervous because the game was nice, but we didn't execute the plan like we needed to. So we played well, and I think that mechanically we played really well, and that one by one it was good. But on the overall team, we still need to improve a lot. Like the team need to correct a lot of mistakes, and we still need to work.
The emotions I go through when I watch any of my team play, and especially the games where I'm not really well versed in, so MOBA is a prime example of that. Obviously I have hundreds of hours watched of the game, but I'm not at all a great player. So yeah, it's definitely an element of confusion, frustration, hopelessness, not understanding exactly what is going on, and you cannot hear them communicate. You're trying to kind of interpret the looks of their faces and how they're talking to each other, and also how someone like Lewis is looking when he's watching. But ultimately, it's a matter of trust, right? And I can calmly say I trust our team management a lot. It's just so joyful to watch our guys play, and obviously, especially in the days of winning, I can become quite salty when we crash out of tournaments. I don't like that at all. But again, we do have a winning culture within Fnatic, and you cannot really say that we are good losers. We're actually quite bad at it.
Seeing them winning is everything to me. I put in a lot of hard work in the background and making sure that everything runs well, and actually seeing that translate into performance is really satisfying. My personal goals in this role is to be the best that I can be and to do the best job that I can possibly do. So if the players have issues that are originally my fault, I feel bad, and I think I should have done that better.
It's difficult to say because the team has already a lot of big results without me, so I don't know how important it's going to be my role, but I know I can give a lot of information to the players so they can use them to perform well. I think that with more information and more data utilization, maybe they can do great stuff.
I think if you look back at our YouTube series, our frag highlights, or also just observe our players at an event, you probably see them trying to have a lot of fun, and that's something we're trying to just inject on a management level, that it actually starts there, similar to how someone becomes amazing in football. It's actually through the passion. And the moment you give up your passion, you're sailing on very murky waters. We are never trying to sacrifice the fun and the comfort, because that's where magic happens from.
Les photos maintenant.